Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Jared Powley's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we're going to be looking at one of the greatest fragrances ever created for men. This is known as YSL Yves Saint Laurent Jazz, which came out in 1988. This is an EDT eau de toilette concentration. The bottle I have is an original formulation from what I know, but this is the actual second bottle creation. So mine is clear. The original is black and white with a built-in sprayer. This is classified as a woody aromatic scent. And I must say there were also a couple flankers of this. There was something called Live Jazz, which came out in 1998, and Jazz Prestige in 1993. And they re-released Jazz, which is now discontinued, in 2011 in a collection series from Yves Saint Laurent. That is a very weak and flat fragrance. And Jazz Live and Prestige really have nothing in common with this one. So this fragrance to me is stunning. One of the finest scents ever created, a true master gem. So I'm going to take it out of the box. I'll show you the bottle. See, it's got the clear bottle. Jazz, you can see through the bottle, and it's on the back. Give it a spray. On the back of my wrist, it's got a very good sprayer. So initially, you get this heavy dose, awesome dose of like a spicy lavender that's just a touch sweet, but it's so aromatic. It's so powerful, clears your nostrils, but not in a bad way. It doesn't burn your nostrils. This definitely has a vintage classic vibe to it. So be forewarned, if you're not necessarily into the 80s or 90s, more the vintage sense, this may not be for you, but it is certainly for me. As it dries down, it becomes more herbal in a kind of a strong woody fashion. Think like fresh cut wood and fresh leaves, and it's combined with some heavy red floral notes. So this is powerful. It's awesome at this point. Later on, as it dries down, it still becomes woodier, more aromatics, a little bit less on the spice, green, but it becomes a little bit dirty, a little bit nasty, and a little mossy, which I really, really like. It's got that animalic aspect to it, animalic dimension to it. So as advertised, the top notes are lavender, nutmeg, coriander, artemisia, anise, bergamot, basil, cinnamon, and cardamom. The base notes are geranium, carnation, jasmine, and iris. And the base note, those are the mid notes are geranium, carnation, jasmine, and iris. The base notes are oak moss, tobacco, leather, sandalwood, cedar, musk, amber, and tonka bean. Performance on this was a monster performance for me. On your clothes, it literally stays for like a couple of weeks. I got about 7-8 hours out of this. It's got great projection, especially for the first 3 or 4 hours. Great bubbles, scent wafts, awesome performance overall. Final thoughts on this. Again, this is not going to be for everyone. If you're a modern type of gentleman, you like sweet, kind of gourmand, clubbing fragrance, this is not going to be for you. This is an ultra masculine scent. This is the best spicy scent I've ever smelled. And when I'm talking spice, I'm not talking gourmand like Spice Bomb. I'm talking a masculine green aromatic type of spice. And it's blended so well, so masterful, this fragrance. And the transitions from the different dry down periods is seamless. It's awesome. And it's multi-dimensional. And it's almost like when you smell it, you get a little bit something different. But it is powerful in my opinion. Also, I would also say with this one here, there is a great consistency in it. And by this, I mean, as the fragrance moves through it, I'm not talking necessarily about the performance, but I would say there's a consistency in the development where you don't really lose the original DNA, and it just keeps building. It keeps layering itself as the fragrance starts to develop. It doesn't really drop any notes. It just keeps kind of blending and adding to them. So, like I said, this is definitely a vintage style fragrance. It's not going to be a young guy's fragrance. Maybe someone in their 30s can wear it, and you have to appreciate something like this. You're going to have to smell something like this before you wear it, because if you don't, you may be disappointed. But if you're a vintage lover, you like something with some oomph, some kick, some power, this may be for you, because this is a real man's fragrance. This is a masculine fragrance that puts hair on your chest with one spray, I would say. So again, if you can get your hands on it, I think this bottle where I got it was definitely cheaper, would be cheaper than the original black and white bottle, which is very, very hard to find. That would probably be twice as expensive as this. And again, if you ever get a chance to try before you buy, but that's going to be hard. So you're going to have to use your judgment and do some research on it to see if this fragrance is for you. So if you like this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell. Any comments or questions, leave them down below. I'll always get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.